All right, you guys, welcome back to the channel. It is your boy JD on 3. I've had a lot of questions about these speakers, and I've actually had a lot of questions about how you actually install speakers just like this, because a lot of people want the speakers. And yes, I have two mounted up front, and I'm just going to say this is just a quick explanation, you guys. I don't have a full install video. This is just an explanation on how I got the speakers to sit up here. So really, it's a really simple process. The first thing you're gonna wanna do is clamshell your bike. Once you've clamshell your bike, then you can actually go to your speaker. These are Rockville speakers, and the actual clamps here are these C-type clamps. I'll show you how it actually sits on a bar that's actually about 2 inches. I think these bars are about 2 inches or whatnot. And this is actually how it sits. It has one of these blocks that actually sits on the pipe, and then it's got these C clamps that hook on. So anyways, once again, really quick, that's how it looks when it's like on a bar. But what you're gonna wanna do is, for your speakers, normally the front of it has some type of screw in it. So on these Rockvilles, there's 4 screws. I unscrew these, right? I'll actually take off the front part, and on the inside, so here on the inside, and that's actually where this would be sitting. It'll be sitting more like this. On the inside of this housing, there's a screw and there's a nut. So you're gonna have to take the screw and nut out. Probably gonna have to hold the nut with something and then pull that screw out. Once you do that, you'll be set with a more of a flush surface like that, because you're essentially just taking this off. And then once you're still gonna have this housing exposed, this front piece is gonna be off, the housing is still gonna be exposed. Mark where at on the bike you actually want to have the speaker sit. You're gonna drill your hole, and then once you drilled your hole, you'll take your nut, and keep in mind your bike is gonna be clamshelled. You're gonna take your nut, fit it to the hole. Inside the housing, you're gonna put your screw into the hole, hold your nut, and I have an actual angled electric screwdriver with an Allen head fitting. Place it onto that electric screwdriver and then tighten it down. Once you got everything tightened down and secured, you can actually put your front end or your front back on, and you'll be good to go. Only thing after that to do is to wire everything. And that would be for another day if I get a chance to actually do another install with speakers like this. But it's really simple, not too bad. Again, this is just a quick explanation because people want to know how to do this but don't really see the process. And again, I'm sorry I failed because there was so much going on. It was just so hard to record when we're trying to figure out the whole process. But again, a quick explanation, you know what I'm saying? Again, take off your screws. You'll pull the speaker out. There's a set screw down at the bottom. Pull that screw and that nut off. Mark your hole, drill your hole, put your screw back into the housing. This is the housing. Put your screw back into the housing. Find, where the screw is on the other side. Put the nut on, tighten it down. Once you got it tightened down, put it back on, put your housing back, your front back on, and then start your wiring. So it's not that complicated. It just takes a little bit of ingenuity, I guess. But anyway, guys, I hope this helps some of you guys when you want to install your speakers up in the front like this. It does take a little bit of, it's best if you got 2 people. So I had another person helping me. So, anyway, guys, I hope this helps a little bit. I'll have another video just doing the whole process at some other point in time. But Ryker fam, you know what to do. Like, share, subscribe. Tap in. Let's go.